Yeah, it's kind of gloomy today. Kind of gloomy, a little chilly, but it's the last one. It's the last chilly day. Last cold, that's right. Yes, it's the last cold day, at least for the outlook. At least for the outlook. Watch, 5-6 months we'll be complaining about heat and we're gonna be demanding cold weather. What's up, chicks? What are we doing? Everybody eating? Doing good? You guys doing good? Doing good? Pig? I won't forget you. So last cold day. Looking forward to this. I remember when it was hot and we were just looking for that break, everything to fall out and it finally to get cold, and sure enough it did, and it was enjoyable, it was relaxing. But now I'm done with the cold, I'm ready for heat, I'm ready to get tan, ready to just go wakeboarding and have fun. And summer's just more fun, it seems like, right? We are going to, what's up? I know, I need to give you attention. What's up? You like the cold, huh? Do you like the cold? You like cold, you don't like heat. So yes, it is chilly. Babs, what are you doing? Oh, it is chilly, that's what I was just saying. They said maybe a little bit of drizzle right now, a little bit of rain, but I haven't seen anything yet. So that's fine, because I'm gonna go start that burn pile right now. Be the perfect thing to warm up on a chilly day. A couple burn piles now, and I found there's a science to it, and I think I've got it going. Like it's worked out pretty. And I apologize for this hair, it's just a beanie and whatever. It's getting hot, I had to take everything off. So usually I just started with a little bit of kerosene, just a little bit of kerosene, just to get it going. But then the secret to it is pine, for sure pine. And it doesn't even have to be dead, because the sap that comes out of a pine tree is perfect for fire starting. So I usually start it with a little bit of kerosene and then throw the pine on top, and it'll just take off and do its own thing. The pine is good because it falls down to the bottom, kind of lights the bottom up. The bigger logs are on the bottom, kind of stacked this pile the wrong way. I should have had more on the bottom, more dry stuff. But it was a little last minute with having to cut down that one tree. So whatever, we're gonna get it burnt today. I think the whole thing will go today, which is nice. Because just sucks. It eats away your whole day having to stand out here and babysit and kind of watch it. I mean, you don't have to stand right here, but I mean, you got to be within eyesight of it so you make sure it doesn't get out of control, which it's not gonna. I mean, a slim chance, but yeah, whatever. It got hot, jeez. I like to see that. Had to get on her this morning a little bit. Their coaches send out, there's like a team tracking thing that they've been using now since they've been off. Kind of tracks their progress, their activity, and they're supposed to be continuing for so much time a day per week, blah blah blah. Well, she ranked at the bottom, second to last for the team, and I sent out a text. I said, wow, congrats, you know, you almost made the worst. So that's how I am. I'm tough on them, I'm hard on them. Some people say, you know, like, dude, you just need to relax, let them do what they want and stuff, but I come from a place where I wasn't pushed. I struggled. And I played soccer through high school and AYSO. Never made a club team because it was, one, you didn't have as many clubs. You had all-stars and stuff, but there's no way my mom could afford it anyways. So never pursued soccer really. Plus I picked up a skateboard and snowboard, found my own individual ways of competing and stuff, and I liked it. Babs and I have gone into it on a couple occasions, you know, where she says I might be tough on Mackenzie or too hard on her. It comes from a good place. Like, it's coming from love. Like, these two kids have tremendous talent and tremendous grit and fight, and I mean, they got me in them. Like, they're gonna keep going and pushing and just trying to succeed and not settle, you know, for anything less than the best. So my position as a father is to push, and I need to push and I need to push. And it's hard because you don't know the boundaries, you don't know how far you can push. But with these two, I've learned to push, you know, as best I can. And I know Mackenzie got mad at me a year or two ago. You know, she was on the verge of not wanting to play soccer because I was kind of getting too hard, which is fine. Like, I pulled back, pumped the brakes a little bit, but then I sat down and had the talk with her and explained where I was coming from, why I was doing it, and that it only comes from, I'm only doing it because I love her and I know what she's capable of, and I know what life is going to throw at her, and she needs to capitalize on what she can right now. If we have the ability to keep pushing them and putting them in a prime position to keep going, I want to do that. But I need her on board, and I need her to understand that's where it's coming from. And it's only going to better prepare them for like the workplace, when you have a boss that's hard on you, or, you know, coworkers or friends or a spouse or someone. Like, it doesn't always come from a bad, negative position when someone's tough on you or gives you criticism, right? Criticism's a good one. I mean, constructive criticism is a lost art nowadays. Like, it's labeled as hate or bigotry or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But we need criticism. Like, that's why I love this channel. Like, I love posting stuff and documenting my day and learning new things, and then getting feedback from others, you know, telling me, you know, hey, you could try this way, or hey, you could do that. That's probably not the best way. Did you know? Like, I love learning that stuff, and that goes along with the criticism. So it's a learning process, but so I'm glad to see she's out there. This whole like virus thing just killed the flow when it came to soccer, because Taylor's team was just starting to click. She was starting to fire on all cylinders. I was seeing a new player that I had never seen before. So I was excited, she was excited, and then everything hit and kind of fell off. And now with like school not being mandatory and just, you know, the kids got lazy. They got lazy. I don't know. So we've heard there may be a chance soccer's picking up in the next month. Hey, all hands on deck. Y'all need to get practicing and training and get back to where you were. That way, when you guys have the ability to get back on the field and start playing again, you're gonna have the upper hand, because there's gonna be kids that aren't. And I forget what athlete, you know, one of the athletes had a quote, you know, it said, hey, you know, while you're sitting on the couch and you're watching TV, someone else is training harder than you because they want it more than you. Same thing. You're gonna run into states that aren't lifting quarantine and stuff, and these kids can't go out and practice and train and play. So you got the advantage if you can do it. If your state's letting you and your teams are letting you do it, you gotta do it. Any advantage in this life. And to some of the comments, you know, that I do stuff by myself, and, you know, where's Babs, where's the girls? Well, I'm always working by myself out in the yard. Well, that's their work. Daddy's a big boy. Daddy can clean the yard. Daddy can do a lot of stuff. So they need to learn that stuff and responsibilities on the field, homework, all that kind of stuff with school. Babs is doing her own thing. She's trying to get her own business going. She needs to do that. I can handle this on my own. I'm tired.